I was not going to respond to this video of my ex that's now gone viral. She is loving it. Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man, listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your 1-year-old child, your innocent 1-year-old child. We both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a 1-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless. None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama. Her name is Patricia Randolph. You didn't have people in your ear. The amount of people that was supposedly in your ear, you also had a whole lot of people like Aventer Gray, Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. Let's go even further. When Aventer Gray and Pastor John Gray were having their own marital issues at the time, you arranged a therapy session with Aventer Gray at our house. And when she walked out of her therapy session, she walked into the foyer where the Bumblebee is, and there was 50 boxes with like 7 or 8 people there packing up all the shit to leave the house. And I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You're clout chasing. You're something that I don't even know. A simple woman, not into materialistic things, don't care about fame and mansions and popularity. You're everything that you told me and all of your friends and loved ones that you wasn't. If you wanted to be famous, boo-boo, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to play this game that you wasn't. Now you out here playing on single mothers and their emotions. Playing on women that are actually in abusive relationships and fucked up marriages that are toxic and dark and dysfunctional. That's not what that was. You think I would have a song entitled, I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me, if I didn't really feel that way? You think I would have a song out called Love Transaction if I didn't realize that it was never love, it was just a transaction? This shit is about money. You've hired 3 law firms trying to me dry. I'm approaching $1 million in legal fees, and we had a prenup. You already tried to ask me to come back. You already tried to reconcile. I told you I was in a relationship with Zelly, and I was not willing to go and break this off or cut this woman off because you decided to wake up on a Wednesday and come back and play in the sandbox. Everything about the way you left me was heartless. It was evil. You never considered me, your marriage, and let alone your innocent 1-year-old child. She had to celebrate her 2nd birthday apart. And if you really are really suddenly caring about the effects that you've had on me and your family, why don't you sick these fucking lawyers off of me? Call your lawyers right now and tell them that everything that you're still trying to get right now, you don't want it no more. $20,000 a month for a child? Our prenup says no alimony. Our prenup said everything that the prenup said. You're trying to crack the prenup. And it's been 3 years of it. I should have never hired an attorney. I had a prenup. Everything that I was supposed to give you in the prenup, I gave it to you. You want more. And it's been 3 years. I've moved on. I'm with Zelly. You moved on. I don't even want to tell niggas the first nigga you started dating when we broke up. Because you're going to go viral from that. If I were to tell niggas who you started dating as soon as we broke up, you would go viral from that. All you want is attention. You want Facebook followers. You want Instagram followers. You're trying to be a life coach and you trying to get niggas to drink the Kool-Aid. You fucking with a real one right here. Everybody can see through your bullshit. I may be alpha. I may be loud. I may appear to be a narcissist, as some say in the comments. Girl, you was good to leave that nigga. He's a narcissist. No, she's a fucking narcissist. Not only is she a narcissist, but she's a sociopath as well. And
Tyrese Gibson has responded to his ex-wife Samantha Lee, saying that she's open for reconciliation. Now Samantha went ahead and sent a message to Tyrese saying that she's open for reconciliation and if they could look for a better way to solve their issue and work on their marriage. Though the two divorced 3 years ago, but Tyrese responded and he called her a narcissist and a sociopath. And in a heated 12-minute video uploaded to his Instagram, Gibson responded to Samantha's recent statement reflecting on her decision to get a divorce. And in an interview with the hardly initiated podcast streamed on October 16th, Samantha opened up about her divorce from the actor and suggested that her emotional state informed the fate of her marriage. And I'm just going to quote what she said during the interview. She said that I was not in any position to make that decision. I was extremely emotional intoxicated. And she added that if she sought counsel from a pro-marriage community, her divorce might have been avoided. And while Samantha didn't outright say she regretted the divorce, nor did she provide specific on what happened that fateful day, she emphasized the significance of thoughtful decision making, saying it's very important to seek wise counsel and cautioning against making impulsive choice while emotional distorted. And she also mentioned the need for supportive individuals who can provide a balanced perspective in the heat of the moment. And she said that you need somebody to be that person in those moments. So from the interview, we all tell that Samantha has been regretting for the past 3 years why she divorced and why she made a rash decision to divorce Tyrese. And she was trying to seek out for Tyrese if they could find a common ground to solve their dispute, but according to the reply that Tyrese just made, he said that he has already moved on. And elsewhere in the conversation, Lee admitted that she underestimated the involvement of lawyers and the court system in their divorce, stating that they had tend to win when families fall apart. And despite the headline drama, Samantha made a surprising revelation in the podcast when she said she's open to reconciling with Tyrese under the right circumstance. And let me just quote the exact words that she used. It's my daughter's father, so I will say this. If we were both going to show up and we were both going to fight for it equally and sacrifice equally, like things that I need, and things that he also needed. I wasn't perfect. If we were both willing to fight and we were both willing to do certain things, then yes, no one wants a broken family. That's the message that Samantha sent to Tyrese. But however, Tyrese took to his Instagram on Monday night, which was yesterday, to address Lee's comment in an emotional charged post. And this video just comes one day before the funeral of his late sister, Shonta. By the may Shonta rest in peace, Tyrese's sister. And in the nearly 12-minute video, Tyrese insinuated that Lee's intention was driven by a desire for attention and online virality. And this is how he stated, she's loving it. Congratulations. You went viral again and over something else you said, because you trying to build your YouTube page and get followers. And he also questioned Samantha's motivations for their split, suggesting that she made her decision independently. And he criticized his ex for seeking child support. And he said that if you had people in your ear at the time, they must still be in your ear because you are still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own, he said. And he claimed that Samantha had 3 law firms and that his legal fees are approaching $1 million despite their prenuptial agreement. And he said this, you are trying to crack the prenup. It's been 3 years of it. Narcissist and sociopath. And further in the video, Tyrese claimed that Samantha made previous attempts to reconcile despite him moving on to a new relationship with his new girlfriend, we all know, Zilly Timothy. And he also urged his followers not to misconstrue his recent single love transaction and do not think you ever loved me as a yearning for reconciliation. He said that the fact that he released the 2 songs, Love Transactional and Don't Think You Ever Loved Me, doesn't mean that he wants Samantha back. And this is what he said. I don't want to confuse me releasing the new songs. By the way, Adele released songs about her ex-husband, the way Jasmine Sullivan and Mary J. Blige released songs about their exes when they got cheated on. Lie, get over. When they go through painful relationship that came to an end. I don't want no one to confuse me releasing singles singing about how I feel about Samantha with confusing me wanting this woman back. If I wanted her back, I would have gotten her back. I don't want someone. And he added in a lengthy caption on his IG post that Lee broke me in a way that no other woman has ever broken me. You have been taking shots at me and Zilly for the last 2.5 years. You are desperate for fame and you are trying to go viral on my back. I want you to leave me alone. This was never love. It was just a transaction. And we all know that Samantha and Tyrese Lee tied the knot in 2017 and they welcomed their daughter Zoraya in 2018. And they later announced their divorce in December 2020. So it's been 3 years since the two divorced. But according to Samantha, she thinks that reconciling with his ex-husband isn't a bad idea, but Tyrese seems to have already moved on and he doesn't want anything to do with Samantha. So tell us what you think in the comment section about this whole story of Tyrese Gibson and Samantha. Do you think that Samantha really wants Tyrese back, and do you think that Tyrese will at some point have to change his mind and take her back, or he will just move on with his new girlfriend Z? So tell us what you think and don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button. I've been your host. Call me Alestin Mandela and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.